Dana and I are about to go inside and sign the papers to put an offer on our very first home. Yes, Dana and I are excited. We're going to go inside and sign these papers. It's
a house that you haven't even seen yet.
I know. And I kind of feel bad about that because we were kind of planning on showing you guys everything. But
you're not going to see it until...
It'll be a few weeks until this inspection that we can go in with the inspector and vlog it. But Dan and I looked at a few other houses with our real estate agent, and we didn't vlog it because we were like, yeah, some of these houses have potential, maybe not. And I didn't really think that the house that we're going to put an offer on was one that we would actually buy or land on, just based on what we saw in the pictures and online and stuff. But when we got inside, we were like, oh,
this is a lot better than it looked on the outside in the pictures.
And it's got land. It's pretty much got everything that we wanted, that we were looking for.
Except for a double sink.
Except for double sink, that's not a big deal. But it's got a good amount of land for the kids to run around and play. It's a great locations, close to a lot of things we visit pretty often, and friends that we see and things like that.
It's a really good size.
In the church and the Y and things like that. Yeah, good size. Unfinished basement with a walkout basement, so we could finish the basement, put it like another bedroom down there if we wanted to, a studio or something like that. Enough room for our family, plus studio space for me, plus office, plus schoolroom.
And all that stuff would be okay to do because this house is going for about half of what other houses in the neighborhood are going
we could
for.
upgrade it because the other house in the neighborhood costs significantly more than this house does. It's a little bit older than the other houses we've looked at, but hopefully the inspection doesn't come back with anything like too
major that we wouldn't be able to get it.
But pretty much just got everything we're looking for. So when we walked in, we're like, well, Dana I took a little bit more convincing because I'm a little skeptical.
We had to go back to one house that y'all have seen before. The house that had the two staircases.
Yeah.
So Tim had to go back and look at that one and be like,
that's the one I was thinking we would buy.
So.
Yeah. So we're going to go inside, make our first home offer ever. Sit down with a real estate agent. He's going to walk us through all the paperwork, what we're signing.
We don't know anything about what we're doing.
Yeah. So here we go. Over. Dan and I just signed. How many papers do you think? This is our real estate agent. Hi. How many papers do you think we signed?
Oh, probably about 15 or 20 at least.
15 or 20. Okay. So he said that this was nothing compared to what closing was going to be like, though, if they accept all our offers. So guess what happens next?
This is just your warm up.
Yeah, this is like getting my signature, my John Hancock all like greased up and ready to go. So he said what happens next is we put an offer in. And then tonight and tomorrow, I guess we're gonna be some negotiations back and forth. Hopefully not.
Possibly.
But
I mean, maybe
hopefully they just take it. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
But so then we get to go back and forth a little bit, and then once that final number is locked in, then the inspections start. Right?
Correct.
Okay. So we will try to show you guys the house then, because we will go out while the inspector's there, and so he can talk with us about any issues or questions or stuff.
And we can let the kids in.
Yeah, our kids haven't seen the house yet either, and so that'll be their first time to check it out. So we'll look forward to that. But in the meantime, we'll see what the next 24 hours brings. Thanks for your help. To kind of settle emotions and nerves, maybe even. Dan and I are out to eat at Cheddar's. It's been about 10 years, or we have our 10-year wedding anniversary, and I guess for our 10-year wedding anniversary, maybe we'll be moving into a house for our 10 years.
Yeah.
Close to that, anyway. We'll see how everything goes down. We'll find out, and we'll vlog through through the experience with you guys here, and you'll find out about this stuff, what happens as we do. But right now, we're gonna enjoy a meal and just be like.
Is it nerve-wracking to everybody who like puts an offer on a house? Like, is it just us because we've been debt-free for so long?
I think that's it. Like, we've been debt-free for so long. For me to go from zero to, I have no credit score, like 0. So for me to go from that to like going into debt for a house is like mind-blowing. I think that's what it's for me.
But is it nerve-wracking for everybody? Like, or is it just like, hey, yeah, we'll buy a house, like no big deal? Or is it like, this is a huge deal?
Yeah, and it's also a big deal because we're making a commitment, and this is where we're going to put our stake in the ground. We're going to raise our kids. We're going to invest in the relationships with people around us, into the city of Cincinnati, all that. It's like way more than just a financial.
I don't have any plans to move after this. Like, it's like, this is our house. Like, I don't plan to go anywhere else. Like, wow.
So we're gonna eat our emotions away. Quick update for you guys. We're home, evening time, kids are in bed, and I got a call from our realtor. And they countered, and basically their offer is they split the difference with us, basically, for what we were asking and what they were asking, and they just kind of came halfway. So tomorrow morning, we're going to call our realtor back, talk with them some more about it, and decide what our counter would be if we counter. Good morning, guys. I'm getting ready to call our real estate agent back. Deanna's with the kids, but we talked about what we're going to do, what our offer is, our counter offer. So I'm going to call him back and discuss that now, and hopefully we can have an answer by the end of today. Hey, this is Tim. How are you?
Hey, Tim. Good morning. You doing okay today?
Yeah, we're doing great. How are you?
Good. In my car on the way to the office.
Oh, okay. Is this a good time then, or you want to talk a little bit later?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Is this our final offer, basically, that we're making, or is there still a little bit of going back and forth after this?
I'm hoping we can get them down a little more. Yeah, I know we're so close, and Tim, please, I'm working for you, not the seller, okay?
Right.
But the more I've thought about this home, it's super fine in this price range for the space and stuff of what I show out here in the market.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the biggest homes I've seen. I hope you can get it. That's what I'm hoping for you guys.
Yeah. So what would you say our counter should be then?
If it's okay with you, I'll just do it verbally, and if we can get them to agree to it, and then if so, then we can get things signed off today, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, I'll be back in touch.
All right, thank you. Appreciate your help.
Thanks, Tim. Okay.
Okay, bye. All right, so we'll keep you guys up to date and with what happens with this. We should know by the end of today if they accept our counteroffer or not, and how long this dance goes. The kids are working on their schoolwork this morning. Hannah's doing her Explode the Code. So is Zeke. And Hallie volunteered to scrub dishes from breakfast. That's a good baby girl.
Look at that wheel of plate she just
Yeah, she's doing a good job, Hallie. She volunteered. She wanted to do it all by herself.
Daddy,
So there's the real question I want to ask you guys before we keep going with school stuff. Are you excited about us buying our own house?
to keep.
Yep. We've always been renting, so this would be the first time we wouldn't have to move eventually.
I will miss our friends.
Yeah, you have some fun friends on the street that you play with outside, don't you? Well, maybe we can come back and play with them sometimes too.
Yeah. How many minutes is there?
I'm not sure. We'd have to drive. But we could come back. Billy, man, what are you doing? You're so loud. So, are you excited about getting our own house though, Zeke? And a big yard to play in and a creek in the background? You know there's a creek in the yard too?
Yeah.
Backyard that you can play in? It'd be a cool house. Our realtor just called me and they accepted our offer.
No.
Yep, they
Did
did.
they really?
Yep, they accepted our counter offer. So it's ours. Well, it's not ours. Yeah, of course we gotta go through a big.
They
all the
accepted our
process.
counter.
Yep, they accepted our counter offer.
Oh, that's huge.
Yep. So we offered, they countered, then we came back again with another counter, and they accepted it.
That's amazing.
So yep. So I got the dates. Looks like most likely close in July. And then we're giving them about a few days, like 5 days, to kind of move out in case they need some transition time. But we'll take possession then about middle of July. So I have the dates on the calendar.
When's the
But
inspection?
I don't know. We have that, but we still have to sign some papers and stuff.
So do we need to go meet with him tonight?
He's gonna send it over electronically. We're gonna sign the papers. So guess what? You want to play Starfall.com? Probably maybe a little bit when Hannah's done. But we got the house. They said yes, we'll sell it to you for that much money. So
We own it now?
not yet. Now it's for the next month or and a half. We gotta go take care of stuff. They have to have the house inspected. We have it checked out. There's a lot of things that need to happen before then.
We gotta show the family the house.
Yeah, you guys haven't even seen it yet. We'll take you guys over when it gets inspected, but it'll be at about a month and a half until it's actually ours. Okay.
It's not long though.
So we have some time to start packing, start getting ready to leave, and all that. So.
It's crazy.
Excited?
Yeah, I'm very excited. Very happy that they took our offer.
Yeah. Are you excited, Chloe? Are you excited? Yeah? Are you excited? And what's this thing you're in, Karis? Karis, is this her first time in here?
Yeah.
How's it going, baby girl? What you doing? Do you even know what? Do you know what you're doing?
This is crazy. We've been renting our whole life.
Yeah.
We've been renting my whole life.
Renting houses, yep.
Mommy and Daddy's been married.
I've never owned a house. It's our first home purchase. So, are you excited? Are you excited, Chloe?
This is so crazy.
Karis to get lots of attention. Remember, brother and sister, they'll be down for a nap. So we'll tell him when he wakes up. Dana has pretty quickly gone into nesting mode. She's got Pinterest boards full of ideas she wants to do in the house now, in the schoolroom.
This one's just for the schoolroom.
You have one for the schoolroom.
You're giving me a big space. I'm like, ooh, it's dreamy. And then this one's for the rest of the house.
Bathroom stuff.
I think I have more just in
fireplace
the
stuff. Yeah.
Then
So I think completely in terms of like very practically, like I want to bust out this wall. I need to get like lawn mowing equipment. And Dana's thinking much more on the decoration side. Yeah, that's true. That's practical.
That's practical.
Yeah. A lot of you guys probably don't know this, but this will be the first time that Dana in her life will have settled in a house that she's going to be in for the foreseeable future. Because growing up, she moved every few years.
I moved every 1 to 4 years growing up.
For your life.
Yeah, so, when we got married and we rented a house for 5 years, that's the longest that I had stayed in one house.
And we've been in this house for 4 years, a little like 4.5 years. Mm-hmm. So this is the first time Dana will be living in a house that she can completely make her own, that she can model, remodel, and paint and set up and make like your own.
My parents did do a good job growing up, moving around a lot. Like they did make our space. Like when we moved into a place, we didn't know how long we were going to be there or not. But every time they made sure that it was our home and like repainted, like had rooms repainted and wallpaper done and stuff. And so they did a good job at making me feel like I was at home. But this really excites me.
This is the first time that you get to do it for yourself. Yeah. As opposed to my family. My parents still live in the same house that they moved into when I was 1 year old. So they've been there for 34 years. So very different experiences for Dana and I. So we're excited. We will get into the house and show it to you guys next week when the inspector goes through. We'll be at the house when the inspection is being done. And so that's when our kids will see it for the first time. Miss Nicole will see it for the first time. And you guys will get to see it for the first time next week. So that's exciting. That'll be fun. So subscribe if you haven't already so you can see that with us and go on this journey of, now that we found the house, moving in and setting up and figuring out where things go and then not knowing where we put things after they've been put away and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be fun. So thanks for hanging out with us, guys, through this exciting journey. We're looking forward to what's ahead and sharing it with you. So we'll see you guys on Monday. See you then. Bye.
It's not the greatest smelling house, which makes me kind of nervous. Ugh, it really stinks down here.